Oh dear God. That's all you need to know for where this is going. This is definitely going to be what you call, what the heck, Sonic fans? And I'm not talking about the ones I definitely know, such as like Danny. You are definitely awesome. And, of course, there are those who pretty much I do not want to get to know, who make content like this. Well, enough with that. Let's just begin, shall we? Oh,
Sonic's Last One-Night Stand.
oh
by
God.
Hammer Hamster. One autumn afternoon, Sonic the Hedgehog
Fun
was taking a
fact,
nice
there
walk
was
in
a
the forest.
someone already
He and
read
Kate were going to get married in 2 days, so he wanted some alone time to
it.
think about their union of holy matrimony. He curled into a ball and zoomed up a tall tree so he could enjoy the landscape. The leaves were bright red and orange, and the sun shone on them, making them appear like each tree was on fire, made of the finest gold. Sonic sat on the branch
I'm
and
afraid
sighed.
this
He
person's
loved Tails, but he was
decided
going
to
to miss
take
the
all the
bachelor
decency
lifestyle.
to read this.
Maybe, if I can have one more one-night stand, I can be able to live with Tails happily ever after.
Sonic, what are
But
you
you don't know
thinking,
what
man?
hit him,
What are you thinking?
Right? Just when he said that, he saw Pikachu
Oh, no!
playfully chasing a
Wait,
butterfly
so
out the forest
Pokemon
and into the
exists in
field
this
just
universe?
off of Sonic's left.
Okay.
He stood up and shielded his eyes from the sun so he could get a better look. The Pikachu was beautiful. Its yellow fur was short and smooth and gave off a golden glaze that was unlike anything Sonic ever seen.
So it was
Its
like a
front eyes
shiny?
gleamed in the sunlight, its cheeks gave off a red glow. It looked as if it just evolved from a Pichu.
Oh,
but was still a
no.
child in Pokemon standards. Sonic felt his cock grow as he watched the Pokemon play so innocently. He couldn't tell the gender of the Pikachu from this standpoint, but that didn't matter. Sonic was a pansexual, and the Pikachu was getting him all hot and bothered by its beauty.
Oh my
He knew that if
God.
he ever wanted to be happily married to Tails, he would have to unleash his sick lust on this Pokemon.
I
In a
guess
flash,
this is
Sonic
no
ran
reading
down
the
from a
first
tree,
word.
through the
This is
forest and stopped
okay,
12 feet behind the
apparently.
Pokemon. It hadn't noticed
You
his
know,
presence,
this
so
guy,
Sonic could stand
this
behind it
version
to
of Sonic
inspect it
makes
further.
Scourge
At this
look
standpoint, Sonic could see it
normal
was female. Her
comparison.
pink pussy jiggled as she hopped up and down,
And
trying to
that's
catch the equally
saying
beautiful
something.
butterfly. The butterfly consistently had a very similar color scheme as the Pikachu. Sonic slowly followed the Chew as it played in bliss. Sonic fantasized fucking the Pikachu senseless. He imagined grabbing the nicely formed hips of the underage Chew and lick her tight, hairless pussy. He imagined sticking his huge cock deep into her virgin cunt and unleashing his seed into her womb. As Sonic slowly approached, he stepped on a twig,
Oh
catching
my
Pikachu's attention.
God.
The beautiful Chew stood and watched
The
Sonic.
face,
She tilted her head to the side
the voice
inquisitively
against Sonic
as she
just.
gentle chirped, Pika? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just walking along and I saw you playing, my cute little Chew. I come in peace. The Pikachu stared at him. She'd never seen anything like Sonic the Hedgehog, and she crept to him in sheer curiosity.
I am sorry, but
Sonic
I'm sorry.
Pikachu
This
with
is
his
the
hand
only
out
thing
like
we're
one
going to
word
be
for meeting a
seeing
new
throughout
dog
the
for first
entire
time.
video. Just
It's
a
okay.
second, guys.
I'm a
Just
nice
a second,
guy.
guys. Oh, that is much better. That sums up the whole thing of what we're gonna listen to, guys. But don't worry, the video is gonna still play. So let me get that video back up.
The Pikachu stopped in front of Sonic, sniffing his hand while keeping his head tilted.
I'm sorry,
Sonic
but
slowly and
I
gently placed his
literally
hand on
just.
unsuspecting Chew's back.
You don't have
The
to see
Pikachu
that
flinched and
face of
checked
what
his Sonic.
Sonic was
It didn't
making.
know what
This
Sonic
is the
was,
face
but had
I
the
am
sense that
literally
Sonic
going
wasn't
with.
exactly a nice guy. Its hackles raised and back away slowly.
Pika, don't be
Seriously.
afraid. I'm your friend.
Sonic approached slowly
Seriously.
at the Pikachu.
This is
Sonic could feel
literally
an
the
electric
face
sack
I
charge when he
am
approached the
making.
Pikachu. Sonic stopped and felt something inside him crack.
Because,
I'm your friend.
come on,
Why don't you trust me?
The Pikachu slowly backed away, then suddenly it ran. Sonic grew pissed and grabbed a nearby
Seriously.
rock and threw it at the retreating Pokemon, knocking it out
this is
cold
literally
immediately.
the face anyone
Bitch,
would make if they
I'm
were
gonna
to listen
take
to.
you, and I will not be gentle.
He went over to the Pikachu and rolled it over onto her back. It had 6 nipples and a nice plump pussy at the bottom. Sonic immediately started biting on the Pikachu's nipples like
do
some
not
ravenous beast.
want.
He dug his teeth into one of her nipples and ripped it off, swallowing it whole. The pain and shock of getting her nipple ripped off woke up the Pikachu.
I'm
She
sorry.
screamed and started to scream.
Why?
Stop screaming, bitch. You are just turning me on more.
He grabbed the Chew's neck and started to strangle her into unconsciousness.
Wow,
Instead, the Pikachu was able to
Sonic,
give out a
just
thunder shock in almost
wow.
instinctual defense. Sonic felt the electricity course through his veins, down his arms, to his chest where it split in 2 parts.
That lightning
One
has a
part went down
line
his
of its
chest
own,
and down to his
apparently.
groin. The other one went up his spine and into his brain. Both electrostatic shocks hit his cock and his brain at the same, giving Sonic a mind-blowing orgasm spasm. During Sonic's most intense orgasm he had ever had, he continued strangling the Pikachu until it
Oh
passed
my
out.
God.
Sonic rubbed his weeping
Just-
cock on Pikachu's beautiful plump chest while keeping his
Who
hands on the
would
Chew's
write
neck.
something
He made
like
sure he rubbed
this?
ejaculate
I mean,
all
who
over its
would
nipples while
write
buckling his
something
hips.
like this?
Yes.
The feel of the Pikachu going limp in his grasp gave him a thrill so intense his cock remained hard. When he was sure the Pikachu was unconscious, he flipped the Pikachu
Oh
on
my
its
god, I
stomach,
feel
with
so
the head
sorry
facing
for
him and
this
stomped
poor
his huge cock down her
Pikachu.
throat.
Tails never deep throats. Let's unleash some pent-up frustration on this yellow cut face.
It started ramming the poor Chew's mouth violently.
Oh
He knew
my
there was a possibility that
god.
his strong hips could
That's
snap the Pikachu's neck,
horrible.
but he didn't care. All he
Well,
cared
it
about
is
was how small
October,
and tight
so
the
it's
mouth and
bound to
throat
be
was. The little thing squirted violently
horrifying.
on Sonic's dick,
So
drawing
it's
blood, but he
fitting.
ignored the pain
I'm
and used the
sorry,
blood as a
guys.
lubricant. And Sonic jizzed deep into the unconscious Pikachu's mouth, making sure to hold her head up so she won't choke on his cum. Only after he slipped his cock out of her mouth did he notice he shredded his dick like a cheese in a cheese grater.
Say what
It hurt like
now?
hell, but Sonic's penis is still hard. He cussed the Pikachu as he watched his own blood drip off his cock.
Fucking bitch! You fucking whore! I'll teach you to shred my cock!
And he took a nearby rock and started smashing in the Chew's teeth. Every single tooth the Pikachu had was bashed out of her mouth and collected by Sonic.
Gonna make this into a necklace later.
After he made sure all the teeth was stored aside, he took his fingers and played with the blood that dripped out of his mouth. Again, lifting up her head so she won't choke, he turned the Pika around so she was on her tummy, but now her ass was facing him. He used the blood on his fingers as a lure as he jammed his middle finger to the Chew's asshole.
Why?
Though it was dripping blood, his cock twitched as he felt the heat of the unconscious Pikachu rectum on his finger. It was small, much too small for his cock, but he didn't care.
If I can come one more time.
He took his finger out, rubbing the blood and shit that was on it on the Pikachu's back. He roughly entered the Pikachu's breach, finally waking her up again.
Pika! Shut up!
And Sonic punched the Pikachu in the back of the head, cracking her skull and knocking her out once again.
Oh,
Sonic
that
chuckled
poor
evilly and grabbed the
Pikachu!
Pikachu's hips, ramming a super hard bloody dick deeper into the Pikachu's ass. His cock never felt anything like Pikachu's hole. It was so hot and tight. Sure, Tails' ass was really nice, but this has to be the best hole he have ever fucked. Sonic tilted his head back and groaned loudly as he pounded the Chew's hole like some wild, untamed animal. He fucked her harder, getting even more turned on by the smacking sounds his balls and hips made while making contact with the Pikachu's pelvis. He leaned forward with his hands on the ground, on either sides of the Pikachu and bit her neck. His fangs dug into the nape of the Pikachu's neck, drawing blood as he neared his orgasm.
Oh, God!
And with one finally slammed,
Oh,
Sonic
that
ejaculated deep
poor
into his victim's
Pikachu.
ass, staying there as an orgasm that rivals the one he had when the Pikachu shocked him, washed all over his body. When he was sure he emptied his balls at the Pikachu's rectum, he pulled out and sat behind it, panting loudly. By this time, the sun was setting and he remembered Tails wanted him back before sundown.
Whoops. Time to go.
He got up and stared at the
Oh,
unconscious
that poor,
Pikachu's
poor
beaten and fucked body.
Pikachu.
He laughed coldly and started kicking dirt into her face.
Oh.
He bent over her body and whispered,
Thanks for the fuck,
and he spit on her face.
bitch.
Sonic laughed and grabbed the pile of teeth he stored aside and blasted off with Sonic speed. An hour later, the Pikachu woke up and started crying. Her little body ached so much and she was left alone by a careless
Poor
monster to
thing.
deal with it. She wept and wept, keeping the humiliating position with her little ass in the air and her face down. Sonic's semen had slowly dripped into her virgin cunt and she'll end up giving birth to her and
I
Sonic's
see what
child.
you did there!
It was twilight
The,
and
re-
fireflies
the
flew
real
over her
origin
head.
of Sonic.
The last bit of sun
of
shone on autumn
Sonichu.
leaves beautiful, and
Blech.
on any other occasion, this young Chew would be skipping the fields, playing with the fireflies until the sun finally disappeared over the horizon. But the once carefree Pikachu just lay there like a piece of used meat. She will never be the same. Sonic and Tails had the wedding of the century. All of their friends and family were there, and they partied until sundown. Sonic made love to Tails that night, calling him his sweet little koibito, Japanese for lover. And they snuggled through the night. That day and night was the first of many, and Sonic and Tails lived happily ever after. The end.
Just 1 second. I'm sorry, but that's literally that's the only reason I could honestly come up with. But, oh my god. Just, just why? Why would anyone write that? But, anyways, I hope you guys pretty much found this a bit entertainment, especially for my reactions. If that's all you wanted to hear and probably wanted to see. So, yeah, even if you don't like the video, you have to admit, my way of easily, watching it through, basically, pretty much is that. Anyways, this is Ashley. I'll see you all later. Bye.